it is me, Jessica, and I'm back for another video. Once again, I'm barefaced, and that is because I want to show you my everyday makeup routine from start to finish. Last video was such a fail that I thought it would only be right to show you how I actually do my makeup. Trust me, I do not look like a ghost all the time, but I have oily skin and acne prone skin, so those are my kind of main focuses, and I like pretty bronzed makeup, especially now that I'm a little bit more tan than I used to be. But yeah, I just thought that'd be interesting for you guys. So if you want to see how I do my everyday on the regular makeup, then please keep watching. So I put my hair up and I adjusted my camera angle. First, I'm going to prep my skin because it is like, let's see what time it is. It is 8 o'clock, so I've had a full day already. So usually if I've kind of had a day where I'm doing my makeup late, I will cleanse my skin with Bioderma. So yeah, so first I'm going to take this, and it is just a reusable cotton round. It's very similar to the makeup eraser in texture. It's really good at like removing makeup. It's crazy, even just with water. This is just, I think it's just the regular Bioderma in the blue bottle. So after that, I will put some hand sanitizer on my hands and then moisturize. And to moisturize, I just use CeraVe. I'm like crazy right now, but I got too much. To moisturize, I just use CeraVe and whatever extra I put on my neck. And my skin gets very red. It's always been like that. So these are the primers I usually use. Like I said, the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the mattifying primer from Makeup Forever, and then the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Pore Minimizing. So yeah, I'm going to start. I always start with the mattifying primer first because it sinks into my skin, and that's kind of what I want as like a first layer. And I focus my primers in my T-zone because that is where I have the most issues with pores. And by the way, if you hear a fan in the background, that is our air conditioning. I don't really know if it's air conditioning, but we live in a really old house, and so the upstairs has this very obnoxious fan that like sucks the hot air out. I closed my door, but you might still be able to hear it. And my favorite foundation of life is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I use 710. I have like 2 backups of these because apparently this is discontinued, and as soon as I heard that, it hasn't been confirmed, but I went to Walgreens the other day and they didn't have it. It was completely cleared out. So I'm pretty sure this is discontinued, and I heard about this from Raw Beauty Christy. She's so good, and she's truly correct that this foundation is magical. So I'm sorry if you can't get it anymore, but if you have it, then you understand how good it is. So this foundation claims to be lightweight, full coverage makeup. This formula hydrates and includes a complex of SPF 20 vitamins and antioxidants. So that is awesome. We love a good SPF, and I'm going to apply that with a Real Technique sponge. This foundation, I believe I said it has a scent, but it's like not crazy. It's pretty light. Oh, so much better than my last video, which I recorded yesterday. This is so much better than yesterday. So my chest is significantly lighter than like my arms. So what I do, I always blend my foundation down my neck no matter what, like always. And I would recommend that for anyone. It is always good to blend your foundation down your neck. You just don't ever have to worry about that horrible line. So I blend my makeup up in my hairline, and you can just see it, and you could see it so bad in that video. And I think it's because the foundation was so light. Usually it's not that bad. But I'm going to try to avoid that today, and if I do get it in my hairline, I will catch it better because I just look crazy. I wouldn't say this is a full coverage foundation. It's pretty close though. next I will be going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is like a classic on YouTube. I remember girls used to use this as like foundation. This is such a good concealer. It really makes my under eyes look flawless, and I usually only use like one pump. Right now this is a little bit light for me, but that's okay. My relatives are arguing over something on Facebook. What a time to be alive. And it's on my post, so I just get all the notifications for it. Anyways, so next I'm going to be setting all of that concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. It's really good for setting things. I don't know what else you would do with a loose powder, but I tend to start lower than my inner corner because I don't like too much powder on my inner corner. And I don't really bake anymore. I find that it makes things look really cakey. Just can't do it. I'm not a baker. There'll be times where I'm doing my makeup and I'm just like, wow, this looks horrible. My skin looks horrible. And it just looks so uneven and bumpy and gross. And then once I set it, it looks great. Setting powder is truly a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, this setting powder is a little bit too light for me. So, yeah, sometimes there's a cast. So I use a wet sponge to apply my powder because I can just really pat it in there and set things, whereas with a brush I feel like it moves things. I swear there is not white patches on my face in person. But on the camera it's picking up things way better. I found my Coty Airspun powder, which is a little bit darker, so we'll just do that. Much better. Next, I am going to contour, and for contouring, I'm just going to use my little mini baby Hoola bronzer. So when I contour, I have hollows that makes contouring thankfully not super difficult, but I like to bring the contour shade like up onto my cheekbones to kind of like lift them, and then I'll contour my forehead because I have a whack hairline that makes my forehead look big, which is so annoying. And then I will take the extra, put it on my nose, under my nose, and kind of on my cheeks. I'm also going to contour with the Tarte Pro Glow palette. It has one contour shade, which I enjoy, and it smells like chocolate. I think it's important to work in layers for sure. Start with the lighter shade and then work your way deeper. So next I'm going to take a highlight from the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I like this gold one. I'm going to my tried and true Becca palette. This is a holiday palette from like 2 years ago. I got it for Black Friday, so unfortunately you probably can't get this, but it is such a good palette and It's one of those things. Oh, 24 months. I was like, oh, it's probably like way expired, but no, not way expired. It's only like a little bit expired. It's fine, but we all keep our makeup forever, don't we? Tell me I'm not the only one. So every time I look at this palette, I never know which one to use. I always use this pink one, but in the summer I like using the top two. So I think I might mix the orangey one and the red one. It's all about looking sun-kissed. I think that's good. So next I am going to do my eyebrows, which once again I'm not going to show you because it is just too long. Way too long. I like run late because I do my eyebrows. So I'm going to do my eyebrows and I will be right back. So I am back with eyebrows. So much better in my opinion. I still feel like there's like a white cast, but it's fine. So I have my eyebrows on, and next I'm like trying to decide what palette I'm gonna use. But to be honest, I always use this palette. I have tons of palettes, but this is my go-to, the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Shocker, it's like everyone's go-to, but it truly is just like very basic, and like I mean that in a good way. Usually I have like a vanity, but my vanity is like over there, and this is a better background. Clearly, I was sitting at my vanity in the last video and it wasn't a very good background, so. Feels like, should I bend this back? I don't know, it feels wrong. So usually I go in with this shade as a transitions shade. Don't know the name of it. Silk Cream. And to be honest, I kind of just do this out of force of habit from when I was pale. I'm gonna move on, and honestly, I use all different sorts of palettes. I jump from this one to other ones, and I don't really stick to anything. This is one of those things that I don't really stick to. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I start out with this palette and then I like switch. So, I think next we'll go in with this shade. And this one is Pooter. I think it's Pooter. I'm gonna do the same thing. Part of me wants to get like super crazy with my makeup, but that was not the plan. I need to stick with the plan. My sister called me, so I threw another shade in there. I used Pookie, which is the mustardy brown right next to Pooter. These names just crack me up. Like I said, I go in between palettes all the time, and I usually use like more than one every time I do my makeup. I picked up this Makeup Geek quad from Target, which I'm so happy I did. It was on sale, which is fantastic. On sale, and I'd never tried her shadows. Pretty good quad, and her shadows are quite good. I enjoy these shadows, they're quite pigmented. Throwing peach smoothie in to blend out. Cool. And then, so sometimes I would just keep it like this and just throw a highlight in the inner corner, but I think since it's a little bit dark out, I'm going to deepen this up. I'm going to take an Anastasia shadow. It's a single shadow called Smoke, and I'm going to use that. I should probably use a different brush though. So, something about me is my 21st birthday is in about a month, and I live close to the Twin Cities, But a flight to Vegas is also $150 round trip. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Trip to Vegas is very far-fetched considering I'm a college student and I got bills to pay, but a girl can dream. I take that same highlight I used on my face and put it on the lid. Just kind of getting slightly messy with it. Then I'll take a lighter shade, highlight my brow bone. So then next I'm gonna take that neutral brown and run it under my eyes. There's no way to do this attractively. That was one thing about editing that I realized, is I make a lot of horribly ugly faces. I like really blending it out. I don't like having it super close to my lash line. Cool. I'm going to tight line this on my upper lash line, or upper waterline. Like, is my terms correct? Coming to the last few steps. I put mascara on, and right now I'm using the Becca Bang Mascara by Benefit. I also got this from Influencer. It's weird, whenever I do my mascara, I like crouch and like put my shoulders in and like my precious mascara. Like, why do I do that? It's ugly. So I remembered my beloved Fenty Gloss Bomb. I haven't been able to use this all summer because I couldn't travel with this because it literally leaks everywhere. I don't know if I got a faulty one or what, but it made me so sad. Yes! So I'm going to take my hair down and then I'm going to finish this video. I have filmed this like 5 times because I just hate how my hair looks. I don't know if that happens to everyone, but yeah, my hair is too clean and so it looks gross. Does anyone else understand what I'm saying? Like, once I have some dry shampoo in this business, things look better. But anyways, this is the final look. This is my usual makeup, my usual on the regular makeup. I hate saying every day because I don't wear my makeup every day. But if I am doing my makeup, this is usually what I do. It takes me about 45 minutes at this point, have it down. It used to take me like an hour and a half when I was in high school, but now we're at 45 minutes, so very accomplished. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys picked up on a few of my suggestions, and everything should be linked down below. I'll try my best to find everything. That CoverGirl foundation might be a little bit iffy, which is very sad, but like I said, I'll try my best. So thanks for watching. Please like. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not gonna force you. I don't know how often I'll be uploading because I am a college student and life gets crazy. So yeah, I will hopefully see you guys in the next video, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thank you for watching, I guess, and I'm just gonna say bye. Bye.